Hi, this is Walker Kelly with Munday Scientific and Microscope Marketplace, and today I'm going to go through and give you a quick tutorial on how to use the live stitching feature on the Mosaic 3.0 software. Today we're using the Michrome 5 Pro, but this will work with any of the cameras compatible with this version of the software. So, to start off, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into our adjustment section. And then if you see right here in the post-processing tab, we're going to see our stitching section. So this is going to default to high quality, so we're going to leave that there. But if you want it to work faster, you can switch to high speed, but we're just going with high quality because it's going to give us the best picture. So here we have our sample pulled into frame and everything like that. We're going to go ahead and hit start on the stitching. It's going to remind us that we need to move the stage slowly and everything like that. Just hit OK. And now we're going to begin gently moving our stage. And just take it nice and slow. And you'll see occasionally it'll come up failed or something like that. If you go back and give it a second, it will correct. And like I said, we're just going to slowly move our sample. And what it's doing is it's comparing previously captured images and stitching the next one along with it. And we're going to move up and down our sample. And slowly we're going to be able to capture a much fuller scan of our slide than we can see with the camera on its own. Now, mind you, using the stitching feature, you are going to lose some up-close detail until you get to the latter portion of it. So let's go ahead and we failed there. That's most likely just because I moved a little faster than I was supposed to, but that's all right. We're going to go ahead and save. Save was successful. And now let's take a look. Now here we're going to zoom in. You're going to kind of see at this magnification, we get some good detail here on our live image. However, it isn't as nice over here, but that's just common with any kind of stitching program because what it's doing is it's actually comparing and lining up pixels from one image to the next to kind of create this perfect map. Now, at higher magnification, so let's say like the 20, 40, or 100x, if you were to perform this, you would have much higher zoom in detail. But just as a 10x, for an example, we are losing a bit of detail, but it does help us get a greater picture of our specimen overall. All right. And then, like I said, it will save to your folder as it did last time. And it kind of gives you an idea of how much RAM it's using right here and telling you how much more you have left over. The more RAM you have, the better this is going to work and the more of the slides you'll be able to capture. If you have any more questions or concerns, feel free to leave a comment down below or send a message to us and we're happy to help you. Once again, I've been Walker with Munday Scientific Instrument Service. Thank you for your time and have a good day.